What's up, guys? I think journaling, just something I've been doing for a very long time. I think it's something that everyone should do. And I have a few reasons. I started journaling just for clarity purposes. I wanted to put my thoughts on a paper and be able to dissect them or go deeper, think about a certain topic, reflect on a conversation or an event. Maybe it was after a basketball game. I needed to just think, because I am a big overthinker. That's something that defines me, good and bad. I used to struggle with it when I was a kid, but you learn to use it for your own benefit. But I'm getting sidetracked. Journaling, it's you put your thoughts on a paper and you can see it. And from there, you start to do a lot of things. You can, one, just go really deep. Just, why did I do this? How did that lead to this? Cause and effect, and you keep on going. I'll give you an example. During this conversation, I'm talking to my mother. She made me feel this way, angry. Why did I feel angry? Maybe because I wasn't being understood. Okay, why wasn't I feeling understood? I wanted her to do these things. Okay, if I want her to do these things, how do I get that? Okay, I need to express myself. I need to express myself these things. And from there, maybe when you express yourself, you feel something different. And that's just one simple thought process. One simple thought process of journaling. Um, another big reason for me is, sometimes you just have no one to talk to. No one understands you, or people don't know how to make you feel understood. Sometimes you want people to listen, but they're just giving you advice. Sometimes you want people to give you advice and they're just listening. And it's a two-way street. And I figured that out through journaling. You have to, one, it's a skill to be able to listen and understand people, and you only get to that level of external understanding by having a level of internal understanding. All right. Don't want to give you ASMR gulping on water. Hopefully, I'm not giving you ASMR blowing on the mic. But, when you don't have anyone to talk to, it helps to see it on a paper, get it out of your head, and just hope that you're not going crazy, that this piece of paper can really save you. Aside from those two things about the deep thinking and the self reflection, journaling is also a way to discover more about yourself. I've used it to map out my goals, what I wanted to do, and more like turned off. I hope you guys can still hear me. If it started recording on that, it's my first video. Okay, yeah. I'm not gonna bother too many edits on this. I wanted to keep it raw, natural, and just kind of a conversation between us. Everyone beliefs, perspectives, opinions, faiths, right? It's just our job as humans to just listen and be respectful, to understand. And that might be one of the biggest benefits of journaling. You understand people because you're able to understand yourself at such a high level, and you're able to understand your own needs. You're able to see those needs in other people, and you're able to be a good person back to them. And this leads me back to an overarching concept of gratitude. When you journal, you just gain a sense of appreciation because you see how fragile or how kind of interwoven, I'm just making up words on the spot here, impactful journaling is, because once you gain an understanding for yourself and you realize all of the traumas and things that you've been through that maybe no one else understands because no one else has been in your shoes, you realize how gentle you need to be with humans in certain situations, and that gives you an appreciation for your life. You know, you want to take care of these things which obviously won't be here forever, like this journal, like myself, like these teeth, like this mustache, like my hair. I'll be balding one day. That's how things go, but you learn to appreciate it more. Just to sum everything up, you should journal because it gives you clarity. You think a little bit deeper. You can go and diverge and converge and reverge and liberge across your thoughts. You can think about your goals. You can learn from a lot of things about yourself and about the things that you're doing in your life and figure out your goals, your future, and gain gratitude. Those are the main reasons. You don't have to do all of them. Everyone has their own reasons, but journaling is an extremely, extremely powerful tool if you use it correctly.